What's up guys, welcome to day number 5 of the video series. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video showing the class demo and also some testimonials of our members. So hopefully that was encouraging. Today we are going to learn the press. So during our Elements program, this is one of the movements we learn. It's called the overhead press or the shoulder press. And so today we're going to look at the technique for that and what you can do at home to improve this movement and get you ready for when you do come in. Alright guys, so before we get into the press, the overhead press, I want to talk about something really important. That is your midline position. We want to make sure we get a nice tight tummy, nice tight core when we press overhead. A common mistake I see is people pushing overhead and this happens. Their ribs flare open and their lower back has a massive arch in it. That's not a great position to be in. We want to have the ribs down and the tummy nice and tight. So I'm going to show you one very simple drill that you can do anywhere, anytime to improve your midline, and it's really going to help you with your strength movements. So we'll make our way down to the ground now and I'll take you through it. So guys, this is called the hollow position. We're going to go through 3 progressions, starting easy and then finishing up with a really hard one. So what you're going to do is lie on your back, have your knees up at 90, and have your hands next to you on the ground. Now from here, you're simply going to squeeze your chest up towards your knees, like so. So I'm closing the gap between my ribs and my pelvis. We can make this a little bit harder and progress it by taking the hands over the head. So I've got my knees up at 90. I'm going to squeeze my chest up to my knees and take my hands overhead. I'm going to hold it there. And then lastly, I'm already shaking there. Lastly, we're going to kick the legs out to make it really hard. So knees up at 90, hands next to your side. We'll come up, take your hands over your head, and then finally straighten the legs out and have your nice full hollow body position just there. So just holding that is going to be pretty challenging in itself. You can then, if you want to progress it again, or if you feel like that's too easy, you can add a bit of a rock to the whole thing. So in either of those 3 positions, you can just add a rock. I'll just go ahead and show you the full hollow body rock. This one here. So hollow body position, and then adding a slight rock to that. So guys, I want you to go ahead and pause the video right now. Find a bit of space on the ground, lie down and try the hollow holds, maybe even add the rock if you can. Go ahead and do either a 30-second hold, or if you're doing the rocks, just do 10 rocks, nice slow controlled rocks. Then take a 1-minute rest and repeat it 4 more times. So 5 sets of either a 30-second hold or 10 rocks, and then come back and we'll look at the shoulder press after that. Okay, so now that we have the midline sorted, we've got the ribs down nice and tight, let's look at the overhead press. So first thing guys, you got to go and find yourself a stick of some sort, either a broomstick or a mop. We're going to use that today instead of a barbell. Okay. Once you have that guys, as far as your grip goes, you want the hands and the elbows to be in line. Okay, so about shoulder width there. You don't want to get the hands stuck in too close or getting out too wide. You're going to have the most power when that hand and elbow is aligned. Cool. Second thing we're going to look at is the bar path. So we want the bar to move in a straight line and not around the head. So therefore the head is going to have to accommodate the bar. So I want you to think about making a double chin, or maybe like making your body in the shape of a thumb. So head gets out of the way, the bar goes through, and then the head returns back to neutral. Okay? So the path is the priority. The head needs to accommodate that. Once the bar's overhead, you can bring the head back to neutral, and you should be able to see your ear coming out the front of your arm. So it might be a good idea to find a mirror and do these in the mirror and see what your position looks like overhead. Once you are overhead, you're looking for everything to be nice and stacked. That bar should be over the crown of your head. Everything should be nice and stacked, the ribs down, and that's your finished position. Okay? At the bottom, you're looking for the elbows to be slightly in front of the bar. Just slightly in front of the bar there. So pretty simple movement, super effective for shoulder strength and overhead strength. When you're putting something up high on a shelf or taking something down, having that shoulder strength, or when you're throwing your kid up in the air and catching them. Very functional movement that you use every day without even knowing it. So go ahead and try that guys, and I'm going to talk you through a little workout for today very soon. So let's put this into practice. We're going to use the 2 movements that we learned today, both the hollow rock and the strict press. We're going to do a nice simple workout. It shouldn't be too intense today. It's going to be more technique focused. So you're going to go ahead and do 10 hollow rocks. Choose your scaling option, whether you have the knees tucked up, the hands over the head, or the legs straight. You choose any of the scales for that one. Do 10 reps of the rock. And then you're going to do 10 strict press with your empty bar, whatever bar you've got at home there. We're going to do that for 5 rounds. So 10 hollow rocks, 10 press. 10 hollow rocks, 10 press for 5 rounds. So you'll end up doing 50 repetitions of each movement, which should be plenty to reinforce that good technique. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. We're going to cover the very effective burpee and how we do those here at CrossFit. And I'm going to make the workout a bit harder for you tomorrow. So be ready for something a bit more intense. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.